And shifting focus now, another African nation has agreed to accept third country deportees from the United States. The latest joinee is Ghana, which is receiving West Africans deported under the Trump administration. Now, President John Mahama made the announcement. He said that his government was approached by Washington to accept third-party nationals removed from the U.S.
We were approached by the U.S. to accept third-party nationals who were being removed from the U.S. And we agreed with them that West African nationals, were acceptable because all our fellow West Africans don't need a visa to come to our country. So if they decided to travel from US to Accra, they don't need a visa anyway. So if you're bringing our colleague West Africans back, that's okay.
Mahama revealed that a first batch of 14 people had already arrived in Ghana. These included several Nigerians who have since returned to their home country, though he did not provide a timeline of when that occurred. Ghana also received one immigrant from Gambia. And Ghana, also a West African nation, already hosts many migrants from the region, which allows visa-free travel. However, the country has seen a sharp rise in anti-Nigerian sentiment. In recent weeks, protests erupted in several cities, blaming Nigerians for crime, prostitution, and economic competition. Nigeria dispatched a special envoy in July, urging calm after tensions escalated. Despite these tensions, Ghana has agreed to take in more third country nationals. Nigeria, on the other hand, has rejected such deals, pushing back against accepting migrants with no ties to the country. Despite ethical and legal criticism, the Trump administration has fast-tracked third country deportations after the decision was backed by the Supreme Court in June. This allows deportees to be sent to countries they have no connection to. So far, the U.S. has deported migrants to Panama, El Salvador, South Sudan, Eswatini, Rwanda, Uganda, and now Ghana. The deals come as African governments seek to maintain strong ties with Washington as the Trump administration slaps tariffs on African exports and restricts visas. Mahama said that relations with the U.S. are tightening and remain positive. Now, the Trump administration has pursued similar arrangements with multiple African states as part of its immigration crackdown. And now the European Union is exploring a similar strategy. The EU is moving to establish return hubs in third countries, detention and processing centres for rejected asylum seekers, marking a U-turn from its previous condemnation of the now scrapped UK Rwanda plan. Critics say such deals turn Africa into a migrant dumping ground for the West. Others warn of severe human rights risks in the countries receiving the deportees. Despite the concerns, Africa finds itself at the heart of a controversial strategy. But as Africa shoulders the burden, questions over human rights remain, and whether the continent is being used as a dumping ground for the West's migration woes.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.